So a few years ago, my husband and I had 3 kids, all 3 years apart. We were drowning in kids and tasks and starting a business and totally lost each other, and we had no idea. And we had to change some things pretty drastically. We were stuck, we were strangers, we were resentful, all the things. So one of the things that we learned to do that was a game changer that I want to share with you is starting to talk to each other without talking about practicalities. We were trying to learn how to connect emotionally instead of practically, instead of just mentally. And so we would sit down and we would practice, and it was rough in the beginning, you guys. It was awkward, it felt forced, but it doesn't anymore. We worked through that. That part goes away if you keep practicing it. What we started to do is have these set aside times, Sunday nights and Thursday nights, mini little date night after the kids would go to sleep, and we would talk to each other. And in the beginning, sometimes even now, we would close our eyes. We'd lay on our bedroom floor and look up at the ceiling so we weren't making eye contact with each other, because you guys, that's where we were at. And we would share things, avoiding things like the schedule of the day. If I say, how's your day? You're not supposed to answer with well, first I went here, then I dropped the kids off, and then at 10 o'clock this happened. We're not asking for your schedule. I'm asking for what happened, and then how did you feel about it? Oh my gosh, today was so embarrassing when we went to the grocery store. Sophie literally threw the applesauce out of the cart, glass shattered everywhere. You're telling how you were embarrassed, how you felt triggered, how you were talking to the woman feeling just so insignificant, so whatever. You're telling about the first party perspective. And then the person listening would practice responding kindly, like a friend would respond to a friend if you were sitting down having coffee, not the father of that person would respond, or not just your spouse would respond, because sometimes you're stuck in a rut of not supporting each other. And so we would practice responding compassionately, and then eventually we were able to get to more deep things I'm feeling really insecure because I'm trying to get this business off the ground and I don't think it's going anywhere. Or, you know what, I feel like I've spent the last 10 years of my life raising babies and I have no passions or interests, and I'm a blob of a person who has no agenda in life anymore. And we started this conversation that started to connect us emotionally, and it changed everything.